Hey, how's it, everybody? This is Frank Orrall from Pondering, Thievery Corporation, and Morning Doves International. I'm getting ready to leave to go meet the thieves in California for a show in Sonoma, and my shakers are all hang-ma-jang, all bust up. So I'm going to make some new ones, and some people have asked me how I make my shakers, and so I just thought I would do a little demo. So sometimes I'll use funnels, like today I'm using these little. I went to like a little Vietnamese market, and they have like nice kitchen supplies. So there's little metal bowls. So normally I'd use funnels and put them together like that, but I saw these today and I thought these will make nice. And sometimes I use like the bamboo strainers, but these ones just fit so perfectly inside there that I said, okay, all right, I'm going to use these. So. And then, to put inside, sometimes I'll use kidney beans or Great Northern beans or anything like that. But this Vietnamese market had some dried lotus seed, which looked very interesting. And also this foxnut seed, or foxnut. And then also this pearl barley. So I like to make two of them and use different stuff so that way there's a little color shift inside there. And size is a nice factor, because when they're smaller you get a smoother sound, when they're bigger you get a rougher sound. So we're just going to kind of experiment with this. And so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just test out a few of these guys, and you can just sort of hear how this is a foxnut, so it's like I can just do a little test right here like this. Has a nice thing to it. I like it. I can see a lot of dust coming out of it. They always do that. Sometimes when my shakers start to like come apart, most of the dust comes out of them from the beans. But okay, so I'm curious about this one, because this is the barley. It doesn't matter. You can use whatever, but it's part of the fun. Okay, so I know this is going to be smoother. That's a really nice smooth thing. I know for sure I'm gonna use that. Now what I'm gonna put some of these in that one. I'm just gonna mix it. Now this is the super gritty one, or big one. I don't know how these will last over time, but that's okay. You can always take them apart later. So that's really a lot. It's going to be nice, and I'm going to put more inside there. That'll bring it down. That's great. I'm going to put a little bit of this in there just to get a little bit of roll, the smaller ones, so it'll soften it up a little bit. That's where I like it. I'm happy with that. Now this one I'm going to keep super with the small stuff, so that way it's a smoother sound. Yeah, I want a little bit more. Okay, so that's basically it. We're there. Like I said, and then gaff tape, duct tape, ever useful. First I'm just gonna like do a little, hold it together kind of basically. Then I'm gonna come around it with tape. And the tape will kind of muffle the sound, which I like, because otherwise it's really metallic. It'll give a little thing like that. So, and then this one. I don't mind how it looks. I like the tape. I'm sure there are ways to bind this together by welding or something like that, but I can't be bothered. Hardware store. All the way. Now I'm just going to run around here. It's going to need this because it's going to get dusty over time. So I'm just going to go all the way around the seam. in. There's that. Kind of running it down the middle of the seam right there. I'm just going around. Coming around there. There we go. That's that. What's happening, buddy? How you doing, little general? So there's that one. So those are the two different sounds. So I'm gonna take this one, pop it in here, run a bit of tape around it. It won't need much. That. What I like about this is that I could hold the things in my hand, you know, like this, and play them, but this gives me a nice fulcrum like this. I may come back into this one and take some out. It's kind of a little bit heavy and slushy. And this one. Come on, take this sticky. Okay, so there you go. So this is, I'm going to go back in this one and take some out because it's a little too full. You know. There you go. That's it. And I'm realizing now that this has a real kind of metallic ping, which is okay, but I'd rather like to deaden it. So I'll probably take this apart and put a piece of tape right there and that'll deaden it. All right, that's it. Homemade shakers, kitchen hardware store style. All right, aloha.